how to describe gospel music. To me, it's just life. I can't imagine it not being a part of my life. My grandparents, my mother passed it on. I joined the choir, I sing with the congregation, and now I am the president of the choir. I come from a long line of Baptist and Pentecostal preachers, and so if you have a church, especially in the African American community, then music is one of the big things in your church. My daughter is leader of our praise team. My son sings in the choir, he plays the drums, plays the keyboard, he plays the saxophone. And now my grandson, so we're passing along to the next generation, my grandson is now part of the group. There's so many other things that he could be listening to, and the fact that he actually knows the words to gospel songs really makes you feel like, okay, we did it. My children got it, and now we pass it along to that next generation. So for us, gospel music has always been a sign of our praise, that we recognize that there's a higher being than us. If you're worried about something, there are songs that fit that occasion. If you're happy, such as there's a song that we sing, it's called I Get Joy When I Think About. We do what we call and response. The song will say, I get joy when I think about, and the response will be what he's done for me. I only play gospel music. If the gospel music is not playing, the radio is not on. We always say it began with the slaves, and it was the way that they communicated. Some of the songs meant, certain things. It would tell the slaves what was going on, where the slave masters were, and it just kind of kept going. It was a tradition that passed on. I mean, we're not in slavery anymore, but it's still a part of what we do and what we sing. Even though this is 2021, there are still a number of issues that African Americans experience, and in gospel music you find those answers. I associate gospel music with just family traditions, family dinners, be eating, and you just hear somebody break out with a song. In order to really know what gospel music is, you have to take a part in it. You never just sit and listen. And when you start singing those songs, and it lifts the spirit, there's a higher being that you can turn to and depend on. And so we try to express that to all of our family members in our community. That's why we sing. Praise and worship is a wonderful thing. It's not something to look down on. And so you can sing those songs that glorify people. It doesn't tear people down. It builds them up. And if more families would sit and just sing and listen to the words, let the words get in their heart and do what it should, there wouldn't be such a thing as an abuse, because you wouldn't want to hurt one of God's creatures. And a lot of the songs talk about that we belong to Him. And the way that He treats us is the way we should be treating others.